Hi everybody, Paul here. Just want to share a word with all of you today. I'm going to take today's passage from John chapter 20, reading from verse 24. And in John chapter 20, verse 24, it says here, "Now Thomas, called the twin, one of the 12, was not with them when Jesus came. The other disciples therefore said to him, 'We have seen the Lord.' So Thomas said to them, 'Unless I see in his hands the print of his nails, and put my finger into the print of the nails, and put my hand into his side, I will not believe.'" Verse 26 says, "And after 8 days, his disciples were again inside, and Thomas with them. Jesus came, the doors being shut, stood in the midst, and said, 'Peace to you.' Then he said to Thomas, 'Reach your finger here. Look at my hands. Reach your hand here. Put it into my side. Do not be unbelieving, but believing.' And Thomas answered and said to him, 'My Lord and my God.' Jesus said to Thomas, 'Thomas, because you have seen me, you believe. Blessed are those who have not seen and yet have believed.'" How many of you know that in life we will have scars? All of us, as far as I know, every time when we want to book a restaurant, to go to a restaurant to eat, we're finding a new place to try out new food, or when we are planning for an overseas trip, or even to another city if you come from a bigger country and you're wondering what accommodation to book, what do? You look at reviews, you see how many stars does this restaurant, does this accommodation, does this hotel has, so all of us in the world here, what we tend to do is that we tend to look for the stars. And likewise, you and I, in our life, we want people to see our good side, not our bad side. So we also want people to see our stars, and yet we want to hide our scars. Jesus, when he came to the disciples, he told Thomas, "Look at my scars. Look at the print. Look at my side. Touch it if you want." And Thomas possibly knelt down and says, "My Lord and my God." We all have scars that we do not want people to see. In fact, we all want people to appraise us and give us good stars rating. 3-star, 4-star, 5-star, 6-star. I remembered when I was in the Philippines, one of my earliest trip, and I was asking some of the pastors, "So what sort of accommodation are we having? How many stars accommodation are you bringing me to?" He says, "Pastor, here in the Philippines, we like they have the all-stars accommodation." I'm like, "All stars?" And he pointed to the field where we're going to pitch our tent, and so at night we can look at the stars. You and I, we all have scars. And because we have scars, and because we are so embarrassed by the scars that we have, we do not want people to look at them. Yet, God may be using your scars to become a star and make you a star by looking at his scars, not looking at our scars, not reaching for the stars ourselves. You may be disappointed in life. You may have tried, do all your very, very best, and yet nobody seems to appreciate you. In fact, the people that are around you may not even encourage you. They may actually discourage you. So even as Thomas told the apostles, the rest of the apostles, "Unless I see his scars." You see, Thomas did something right, and the rest didn't talk about. He wanted to know that Jesus died and rose again. And the scars was the proof. The scars of Jesus Christ was the proof he needed. So Jesus says, Thomas, see, and do not be unbelieving, but believing. I do not know about you. I've tried many ways. I've failed many times, and I do not want people to see my scars as well. But as I begin to grow in the Lord and I begin to allow God to touch my heart and to minister to me, guess what? You and I, if you are in Christ, we are seated in Him. We are seated in Him in the heavenly places next to Abba Fathers among the stars. So even without your trying, even without my trying, just by looking at His scars and know that Jesus paid the price, you and I are already sitting among the stars. Thomas, don't hear much about him in the Bible after that. Thomas, according to history, went to India. Very bold. He went alone, basically. And then a lot of things happened, a lot of miracles. He was building churches. He became very popular. He was so popular that a Brahmin priest took a spear when he was preaching and pierced him in his side and killed him. Just as Jesus told Thomas, look at my side, look at my scar. Thomas himself got pierced in his side, and he also bore that scar, and he sits with Christ among the stars. Beloved, the Lord loves you. The Lord cares so much about you that He's not worried about your scars. But He asks you to look at His scars, because when you look at His scars, you sit with Him among the stars. The Lord bless you. The Lord keep you. May His joy, His peace, His grace overflow and overwhelms you. In Jesus' name. Bye-bye.